What's up, crew? Y'all, today was a good day. Um, it was really good. I'm gonna hear listen to Cinderella the remix with I think it's Cinderella with Todrick Hall with Brandy. Y'all gotta watch that remix to Cinderella. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Like they just reenacted some of the scenes in Cinderella with Brandy in it. Yes, honey. Yes. Y'all, I want to play the song that I like. I hope I don't get copyrighted. I don't own the rights to this song. But on this channel, it don't on my channel right here, it don't matter no way. Cause I ain't monetized right now anyway. But I fell in love with this song because it just reminds me like, with your down, you got your family, you got your friends that's down for you and that arrive for you. And it's just a song that I fell in love with. I'm gonna let y'all listen to it. And it's by these YouTubers called Armand and Trey on YouTube. Man, that I just fell in love with the song. Y'all, I be playing it every day. Like every day before I get ready for work, I'll be playing it. Every day that I get a chance, I play this song, y'all. It just gets me pumped for the day. And I believe it's called No Change. I believe that's what it's called. I'm gonna put it in the description. But I'm gonna tell you how my day went after I give y'all this preview right here. Let me put Armand and Trey. There we go. Here it goes. It's called No Change by Armand and Trey. And then I'm gonna get into my day, y'all. But it was a good day today. It was really, really good, y'all. This is That did good on this song right here. This is get y'all in the Friday vibes. You don't wanna fight them demons with when I needed it. Shout out to all my real friends, my sisters. Y'all know who y'all are. I love y'all. Man, when tough get rough, when things get tough, y'all down the ride. Y'all down for me. Anytime I need y'all, y'all there. I love y'all. I will call out y'all names, but y'all already know who y'all is. I love y'all. This for y'all, my sisters. Cause you got people who down for it, but they ain't ready to ride. Hey, you got people that change up on you, but you got people in your life that never change. And I love y'all. Yeah. Yeah, sleep well. Sleep well, baby. Hey, well. Don't fall out on them haters, y'all, cause we still eating. And he gonna ride for him. I'll ride for you. I'm gonna die for him. I'll ride for him. They don't wanna fight them demons with. You know when I needed it, that's a fake friend. They don't show up when you need them. But your real friends show up and fight them demons with you. I don't fight them demons with. Come on, y'all. When I needed it. Game on. Royalty. Loyalty to royalty. That's what I love. Loyalty. Loyalty till we get to the big leagues, baby. Till we get the royalty. Hey, come on, y'all. Yeah. Happy Friday, y'all. We made it. No. They want you to fall. You better get up and fight. And toast them. Windows down. Yeah. When we get that money, we're gonna remain the same always. Mm. Find them demons with. I'm sure winning. Man, Amo, well, see, and them demons with. Well, when you needed it, that's some favor that don't show when you need it. Well, with loyalty. Hey, see the hater, they come to be nosy, but the real people that's down for you, they'll be there through thick and thin. They'll be there, even when you don't talk to them for a while. They still be there. If you happen to fall down your luck, they're gonna be there for you. Now that's real. But y'all, how about today was bomb? Like, I'm learning to pace myself. I'm learning what works best for me, y'all. And so today was an awesome day. But towards the end of the day, y'all, like I had this lady. This is what touched me. This is why I love my job. Like I get to minister and I get to help people at the same time. Like God can use you through whatever. He can use you through your job. He can use you going to the grocery store. He can use you to talk to somebody. He can use you at Family Dollar. It don't matter. But y'all, I was about to log off. I had 15 minutes left. And you know how like you be at work and you be watching the clock and you be like, dang, I got 5 minutes left. If I take my break, I have 10 minutes left and then I can clock out. I was looking at the time. I was like, man, I got 15 more minutes left. And I said, let me take this call and then I'll be off the phone and log off, because I'm working for somebody else. So I get to leave real early. So I was looking at that clock. I said, man, maybe I ain't gonna get no call. Then 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes prior, me getting off, I get a call. So I answer it. And when I answered it, the person on the other end, the lady that was on the phone, she was pretty in tears, y'all. I could tell she had a horrible day. You know what? Even if I've had a horrible day or I've had a stressful day, I ain't gonna sweat. I ain't gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna take a deep breath, take my time, and I ain't gonna worry about nothing. I'm just that type of person. I don't worry about stuff. If it fall, it fall. It fall where it lay. But I'm gonna get off what time I'm supposed to get off. I ain't gonna work no time over. I ain't gonna worry about nothing else. I'm just gonna do what I come here to do, and then I'm going home. But some people take work to the heart. Sometimes people take work home, but you gotta learn how to leave stuff there. You gotta learn. I've learned that you gotta leave work where work at, and you don't pick it back up no more till they come your next time to work. So she was crying, y'all, and I almost felt so bad. I felt so sorry for. I almost broke down myself. I said, "No," I said, "I gotta be strong for her." I said, "Ma'am," and I called her by her name. I said, "You gotta stand tall. You gotta be strong," because she was saying how customers was like, one customer had fussed at her and fussed her out, called her names, and how she was getting frustrated with the ATM because she was just bouncing the ATM and it all broke down. The ATM just fell apart. And so I said, it's gonna be all right. I told her, I said, you start that crying. I said, you wipe your tears. I said, it's a machine. I tell people, ATM is just an ATM. It's a machine. It falls apart like anything else. And then I told her, I said, you stand tall. I said, you don't cry. Don't cry. I said, the next time a person fuss at you, you tell them to call me. Had them call me, and I'm gonna be the solver. I said, I said, when they get on the phone, I bet they ain't gonna be fussing for long. Best believe that, because a person that won't help and need help, they ain't gonna fuss for long. They just be venting. But if you won't help, you gotta tone it down. You gotta, you got to calm that noise down so you can get some help. You got to start yelling, start calling people names. If you want some help, if you dealing with any type of customer service, anytime you trying to get some help, you can't fuss people out. That ain't the way to go. You can't fuss people out. You can't call people out their names. You can't threaten nobody because your tail gonna wind up in jail. So the best thing you can do is calm down, see what your next step is, see what the next step is to get your money, see what the next step is to do this and that. So I told her, I said, don't cry. I said, don't cry. I said, wipe them tears. I said, we're gonna work it out together. We gonna work it out together. And I said, you know, don't take that stuff to the heart. I said, when somebody, I said, I'll be your backup. I said, anybody that get on your nerves, anybody that make you cry, you can them call me, and I'll be your backup. I'll roll deep on them, baby. They ain't gonna mess with me once I get through with them. And so she started laughing, and that made her day, that made her cheerful. So we worked out the problem because I was just gonna do what I do. But I said, no, let me work it out with her. I said, because she in distraught, she upset. So me and her together fixed the ATM, and boy, did we have a celebration. Me and her celebrate, me and her laughed, we talked, she vented. I was like her psychiatrist, her therapist, you know, and I told her no matter what the day brings, don't give up your smile. Don't cry. Thank you so much, Otis. I said, don't you cry. I said, leave where it is, and you do the best you can to help people. And I said, you keep that smile. And I said, I don't want to hear you crying again because you almost had me in tears crying on the day because I felt so bad for. I said, it's a machine. I said, that thing gonna act up again probably over the weekend. I said, don't get frustrated with that silly machine. It's just a machine, baby. Don't let that machine overtake you. And if them people had sense enough, that would come through the drive-through or through the little tube thing. Don't let these people stress you out. Cause people will stress you out, baby. But don't let people stress you out. Don't let things in life stress you out. Don't let your physical being, don't let the pain that resides in you stop you. Don't let what your body go through day to day. Don't let what people say about you deter you and to move you. Don't let that move you. You are who you are because God created you to be that way. You strive to be the best you possible. You do what God has blessed your hands to do. And when life get too tough, and when life gets rough, and when you about to break down, you carry on. You pick yourself up, cry your tears, and you pick yourself back up again. Because I know a God that sits high and he looks low, and he cares for you, and he cares for me. And so whatever I'm going through, he knows that I can do it. He knows I can bear it. He made me. So he know how much more I can bear. So whenever life throws me a curveball, whenever stupidity, whenever the enemy use people to come up against me, whenever life throws a curveball at me, I say, I know my blessing is on the way. I know God got a greater blessing on the way for me. So if I just press toward the mark, if I just keep staying in the race, I know that I'm going to prosper. I'm going to reign victorious. Because anytime the devil starts attacking you and messing with you and trying to mess up your persona, try to get you deterred and mess up your character and get you all crying and get you all worried and get you all frazzled up and get you trembling, that's the enemy. But God is going to work it out. And God's going to send help. And he's going to give you relief. And he's going to move all them mountains, all them valleys out the way. And he's going to prepare a table in front of your enemies that you won't have room enough to receive. Your cup is going to run over if you just continue to race. If you just stay in the race. That's what I told that lady. I said, you stay in the race and don't you give up. And when it get too hard that you can't bear it, you take a step back and you reconvene. And don't give up. You keep that smile. You keep persevering. You keep pressing. because there's a blessing in your press. There's a blessing in your tears. There's a blessing in when your head start hurting and you don't know what to do and where to turn to when you get stressed. It's a blessing in it. You just have to take a step back, regroup, get yourself together, and put that smile, keep that smile. I told him. I said, no matter what people say or do to you, you keep that smile. And I learned throughout life that life is gonna mess you up. It can mess you up. Yeah, it can get you downhearted. It can get you broken. It can get you in a dark place that you feel like you can't get out of. But I remember the greater is he that's in me than he that's in the world. And I got the power. And I got the power to speak over my life. I have the life and death in the power of my tongue. And whatever I say in the atmosphere, I know God is listening. And I know he's going to prevail. I know he's going to bring me out. And I'm going to wind up on top. That's why I don't worry about stuff. I don't worry about what people say. I don't worry about what people do. I don't worry about the cares of this world because I know one day, my name is going to be called on the road. And God ain't going to ask me what so and so did. He going to ask me what LaChrishan did, what Smiley Boo, what I did. And I got to hold accountable for what I've done in this world to people, to others who I've touched in a positive way, who I said this to, and what did I say to this person? Was I in gossip? Was I messing up somebody's home? Was I in drama? Was I be a busy about it? Was I busy for the Lord? Was I busy doing positive stuff? Was I busy encouraging somebody? Was I helping clothe the homeless, feed the homeless? Was I out here doing missionary work? What was I doing with my time here on earth? And I want him to say, well done, thy good and faithful servant. You've been faithful over a few things, but I'm going to make you rule over many. And enjoy. Come and enjoy because you've done your assignment. Your work is done. Your work is finished. Come in and rest. That's what I want to say. I want him to hear him say, well done, thy good and faithful servant. That's what I want to hear. And that's why I got to get myself right. I ain't perfect, y'all. Not by a long shot. I ain't perfect. I don't claim to be. I'm just me. I'm just simplicity. How you say I'm uniquely me. I was about to say simplicity. I had to say it slow because y'all know I'm a little geeky, a little country. But I am me. So I can't be nobody else but me. Love me or hate me. That's if you don't like me, so what? I don't care about that either. But if you enjoy my company, you enjoy my spirit, you just stay along for the ride. Because God gonna do some amazing things. He's gonna do some powerful things if we just hold on, if we only believe, and if we only just trust in God's plan. I'm praying for Texas. I got a brother in Texas, and I'm just praying for Texas that they get through this time, get through the power outages, get through the snow, get through this water. I saw homes being damaged. I saw babies, you know, it just hurts my heart when I see the babies in the cold and the mama trying to feed them, get food, and the bathrooms getting water for the bathroom to flush the stool. Y'all, they had to go back to the old time way. Back in the day where when we didn't have running water and the water was shut off or freezing, the pipes frozen and the pipes bust and we had to get water. I remember when Florida came, a friend came and we didn't have any water or food, but we made it. And we had to get water. We had to buy water and put it on top of the stove and warm it up on the stove in a pot. And we all bathed. To get your rag and you bathe and you use that water on top of the stove. Old time and way, y'all. Get your canned goods. Had to get light, had to get candles because we was in the dark and had to go back to the old time way. You don't forget where you come from. Don't forget humble beginnings. Don't forget what we had to do back in the day when lights go out. Don't forget what to do. Get them candles out. Get them lanterns out. Get that fireplace going. And when you ain't got no food, use your noggin and get some food on that table. Get you some canned goods. That's what canned goods is for. When electricity do go out, you have some food in the pantry. Always keep your pantry stocked. Always keep something in your pantry. So when stuff go down, you have something to eat. But that lady just touched me, y'all. She just, and when we fixed the problem, y'all, my heart just leaped for joy. I just almost cried. My spirit lifted so high when I helped her, and her spirit lifted, and she said, "Praise God," and she said, "Hallelujah." A little of me rubbed off on her because anywhere I go, I talk about God. Anywhere I go, I talk about Jesus. And that's just built in me. I ain't perfect by a long shot. I told y'all I ain't no perfect angel. I ain't no perfect person, but I know God. I know him for myself. It ain't what somebody told me. It's what I know for myself and what he's brought me through and where he carried me and where he protected me from seen and unseen danger. When I saw death, but God shielded me from death. And when danger was all around me, he protected me from all the danger all around that I could not see. I thank God for it because it could not be so. Some people, they don't like to talk about God. They don't like to get entangled up with Christianity, but you don't get entangled up with God just because somebody else wants you to, just because your father, your mother want you to. You get in a relationship with God. I bet if you get downhearted, if you get deep enough, if you get to somewhere where you can't get out of, or you get deep enough to something and you feel like you about to lose it, I bet you'll call on God then, and God will come to your rescue each time. Even though we don't talk to him every day, even though we don't reach out to God, even though we don't pray like we should, we don't read our scripture like we should, but he still shows himself mighty and good. He still shows grace and mercy upon us each and every day we wake up. Each and every day we face accidents, we face death in our families, we face disease, cancer, but God still prevails. He still shows himself good to us, even though we may have to go through this and that in life. Because I realize, this body it's just it's just a body, it's just flesh, and I know I got to go through some things on this earth because this is an earthly body. My soul is dwelling within this body. It's just a shell, but I know one day, one getting up day, one morning, when the Savior comes and that trumpet sounds, I know I'm gonna have a new body. I'm gonna have a immortal body. I'm gonna have a body brand new, and I ain't gotta worry about a thing. But I want to let y'all know just to trust in God. Just trust, have faith, be motivated, be empowered. Whatever you want to do on this earth, you can do it. Go back to school, get that degree, start that business, get the accounts, get your accounts in order, get your credit in order so you can buy that home, so you can get your dream car. Do whatever you want to do on this earth while you're living, because we can't take all this stuff with us. We can't take no houses with us. We can't take no cars with us. We can't take no jewelry with us. We can't take no hair or these wigs with us. We can't take nothing with us, y'all. When you go on the glory, you can't take nothing with you. So just enjoy it while you can, and pray over your loved ones when they leave the house. Before they leave the house, pray over your children, pray over your spouse, pray over your family, speak over your friends' lives, speak over your own life. So when stuff is going on, you're protected with the lamb. You're protected with the blood of the lamb. So y'all stay encouraged, y'all. I just wanted to share that positive story with y'all. And I know I impacted that lady's life. And maybe for that second, for that minute, but she'll never forget me. And I just want to thank God just for using me as a vessel, just using me in all aspects of my life, and just using me to touch people in a positive way, and just giving light, giving life. And because he is life, Jesus is life. God gave his only begotten son. He gave life. And so life dwells within us. The spirit, the glowing spirit, it glows within us. And if people can't see the God in you, when you don't even have to say nothing. If people can't see the God in you when you enter a room, something wrong. When people don't experience God, when they come in contact with you, when they speak to you, something is up. Something is wrong with that picture. When they can't detect something within you, something different about you, when they can't see it, and when they can't detect there's something going on. But y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay encouraged. Y'all stay loved. Y'all just keep texting in your prayers. I pray for y'all. Oh, I pray for protection. I pray that the electricity come back open for y'all. I pray that the sun comes out for y'all and this snow goes away, y'all. And I pray that those are homeless, those that without shelter right now. I pray that they find shelter. I pray that they find warmth. I pray you look over the children, Father. You look over the homeless. You look over the elderly, the ones that can't get out, the ones that stuck in the house and maybe can't move and get no lights on, get no candles burning. I pray that you find safety for them, Father, that you might send a loved one by to check on them. Because y'all check on your elderly family members. Don't let them sit in the house alone where they can't get nothing to eat. They can't get no lights, no candles, no nothing. Be your brothers keeper and look out for one another because that's all we got. That's all we got is one another. So I love y'all. That comes from my heart. That's real. I love my YouTube family. I thank y'all so much for supporting me. I thank y'all for liking my videos, for commenting. I try to do the same. I try to comment on your videos. I try to share your videos. I try to do all I can to support you. And I thank y'all so much for subscribing, for hitting that notification bell. So next time I post a video, you're notified. I thank y'all for liking because y'all don't have to. Little old me, y'all don't have to support me, but you do. And I thank you for it. I appreciate y'all. And, y'all drive me to create more videos. Y'all drive me to come up here more and talk to y'all. Y'all just encourage me to, just come on. Once upon a time, I was quiet. I was real quiet. I was shy. I wouldn't say nothing. I'm an introvert by heart, but I was really, really an introvert back then. I didn't say nothing to nobody. I was just to myself, quiet. I talked to only my family members, and that's about it. But God is just moving in me. He's elevating me, and He's showing me different things, and He's helping me and molding me to be the person that I am today, just to be an encourager, just to be a loving person, just to shine light on in a dark world, just to be a light. So y'all stay encouraged. Y'all keep being motivated. Love y'all to pieces. Deuces, y'all. Bye, y'all.